Before I go into the positive and negatives of visible thinking in a science classroom, I would just like to have a discussion on whether or not you would use a jigsaw activity in your learning area. Okay, now the positives of science visible thinking is that it's collaborating, you're breaking down large content, there's peer learning, visible learning, student-centered learning, and improving researching skills. Some negatives may include students may not work efficiently in small groups, it can be time-consuming, students may be too shy to voice their opinions, and mind mapping content can be overwhelming for some students. One critique of the article is that it was written in 2005, so it didn't incorporate many ICT strategies that could be implemented to enhance visible thinking in the classroom and also make it less time-consuming for teachers. For example, for the jigsaw activity, students can use MindMeister to create a collaborative mind map where students can add all to the same mind map instantly, and they can save on their laptops and have access to it for revision at home. Padlet and Answer Garden are ways to implement strategies such as KWL charts, which gives you fast and instant responses. Book Creator is a great tool to document students' thinking. Teachers can create a library with all of their students' books in it, so teachers can be checking their work, but also set tasks such as mind mapping, chalk talk, 321 graphic organizer, concept maps, or infographics, which document students' thinking, and can be a way for both students and teachers to analyze how the students are thinking and the connections they are making with the content. They can also see where they have made progress throughout the year. Does anyone else have another example of an ICT tool which they have used or would use in a classroom to help implement visible thinking in their learning area? We wanted to finish our presentation with our own artful thinking program done through a gallery walk. We purposely completed the activities on paper so that we could display the 3 activities around the room for everyone to view. If you could just all stand up now and have a quick walk around the room to observe the visible thinking we have completed throughout today's presentation.
So now it's time to complete our KWL chart that we started at the start of the lesson. So now we're going to complete the learnt part of the KWL chart. So on your green sticky note that you now have in front of you, we want you to write something that you have learnt throughout the course of our presentation. So whether that is just an interesting fact about visible thinking, or even its definition, or how it could be applied within your learning area. So we're going to give you 1 minute now just to quickly write down something that you've learnt, and then once that minute is up, we will get you to come up to the whiteboard and put it under the learnt section of the KWL chart, and then we'll read some out and have a little discussion.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you'd like to do some further research into visible thinking, here are some extra references that you can have a look at.